Well, this is going to be a fun one. Literally, fun one. This is Skip's 94 F150 4.9 6-cylinder with a creepy green coating on it. It's kind of a pea green coating, a little different. Okay, what do we see, Skip? You got the typical 3 teal blue capacitors, which means they're original, and they're all leaking. Let's get a little close in to see what we can see. That one looks like it may have lifted the traces off the board a little bit. I'm not sure. See if I can zoom in and see that. You can see where it's leaking, running down the little highway there. That's going to eventually eat through. That brown stain you see is the electrolytic fluid. It's like acid that comes out of these capacitors when they get old, leaks and just absolutely eats these traces up. This is in the early stages, so it's we're getting to this one in time. It's going to be a good repair. If it goes on a long time, it totally eats these. And it may have eaten these already underneath the board there. That looks not so good. Never really can tell till you get it all taken apart and cleaned up, but there definitely could be some trace damage there for sure on that first capacitor. Second capacitor, this is the one that always creates the biggest mess. That guy right there. Yeah, he's crusty. Look at him. He's got the green, teal green crusties going on to match his jacket. The good news is the damage is mostly under it and not all around it. So she hasn't been leaking for too long. It's been leaking for a while, but not to the surrounding parts. A lot of them we see this big old wheel in the sky right there is like all soaked underneath it, and that resistor in some of them is in really bad shape. This one's in great shape. The acid hasn't quite got there yet, so I think we're really fixing this one at the right time, getting to it before it's too late. That looks pretty bad. And it's leaked under some of these other components. See, it's headed for this chip here too. And left unchecked, it's going to cause a problem. We'll have to clean that up and stop that lava from leaking. And then here's your third one. Yeah, see, he's leaking on that other yellow capacitor next to him too. Not quite too bad yet, but it's already starting to corrode the feet of the next capacitor over. See that? The slime has crept in. So, overall, what do I see? It's in good condition. Yeah, it's got some corrosion and stuff, but this one looks like it's not been leaking too terribly long. It's overall in pretty good shape. I didn't really see anything that stuck out in the back here. It all looks pretty good. And in the front, as typical, just the 3 capacitors and all the related damage from them leaking is really all that's happening here. This is a 15 megahertz computer. There's the clock chip right there. That's the microprocessor, the main brain. That's where all the calibration data is stored, probably the one on the right. Remarkably, these older computers, even though they're 30-something years old, they're all in really quite good shape, other than the capacitors. Some of these have conformal coating, like a rubbery coating, over the J3 edge connector. Some of them have what I call peanut butter. It's probably white lithium grease or something like that, smeared over the pins to keep them from corroding. This one has that, the grease. Whenever one's been chipped up, somebody's been doing some high performance stuff, that grease is always wiped off, and they're always sanding down those pins to make a better connection. You can tell this computer is a virgin. She's never had anything plugged into her at all. Skip, it's good. It's going to be a great repair. He caught it in time. There is some damage, but it's somewhat early on. And this is a great time to fix it. Actually, about 2 years ago would have been a great time to fix it, but this is still pretty good. I like to see it like that when you got some leakage, but the damage isn't really done yet. You can tell the traces are all still pretty good, but they're starting to get pretty covered up with that stuff. That one there, though, I suspect that's problematic. I can't tell if it's just some coating stuff or if that's actually the trace that's popped up off the board. Once we get this capacitor out of there and clean it up, we'll know for sure. Okay, a little quick bench test here. This is check engine light. Sorry, this is power. This is check engine light. This is fuel pump. And this is the 5-volt regulator. Fuel pump runs for 1 second when you turn the key on like it should. Check engine light comes on. 5 volts on the 5-volt regulator. This is code pulling mode. It's going to freak out for a second, and then it'll start blinking 2-digit trouble codes. And it does. So overall, this is a functional computer. This bench test is not the end-all be-all. It just sort of tells you go, no-go. Does this thing work? Are the basic components okay? And the answer is yeah, it's a functional computer. How functional? It's tough to say. Might run like crap in the car. Who knows? Probably, because I see some traces that look like they may be actually damaged. So there may be some drivability issues with this thing. If not, it wouldn't be far from having some. That's the computer, EFI SD47A, a speed density computer. Out of a 94 F150 4.9 6-cylinder. I think we're going to have a good time here, Skip. It's going to be a good prognosis. Looks like we caught it in time. Maybe a little late, but still totally repairable. So we'll get on it.